Ever wondered why we love fancy things? Even when we're told to be smart with money. People are spending a whole lot more on luxury stuff lately. But what's the reason? Let's find out and see how wanting fancy stuff might not be great for our wallets. As we look into it, we'll discover the not-so-obvious cost hiding behind those shiny, expensive things. What seems like a cool way to show off success can sometimes cause money and feelings trouble. Stick with us as we share simple stories and explanations to uncover the not-so-great side of luxury. Turns out, looking rich might have some downsides we didn't see coming, making us think twice about splurging on fancy stuff. The allure of luxury. Luxury items are like magnets, drawing us in with their fancy appeal. They're not just expensive things. They're symbols of how special and successful we feel. Studies show that what makes something luxurious is not just the price, but also how unique and well-made it is. These fancy items help us show off who we are and stand out from the crowd. Owning luxury stuff isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good too. Research says that having these items boosts our confidence and makes us feel more important in the eyes of others. It taps into our deep-down desire to be noticed and valued. Companies are smart about making us want luxury things even more. They use tricks like making things rare or exclusive, creating a feeling like we might miss out if we don't get them. This fear of missing out pushes us to want these special items even more. Social media cranks up the desire. When we see people flaunting their luxurious lives on platforms like Instagram, it makes us want those high-end things too. Companies that engage a lot online get more loyal customers, showing how powerful social media is in making us want these fancy possessions. In a nutshell, the allure of luxury is like a puzzle of personal identity, feeling good and wanting to fit into society. Understanding why we're drawn to these things helps us make choices that match our values and keep our wallets happy in the long run, guiding us through the enchanting yet tricky world of luxury. The cost of ownership. Owning fancy things can be like having a secret friend called expenses. Let's unwrap the not-so-glamorous side of owning luxury items. First up, there's the big bill you pay at the start, the initial purchase price. It's like buying a ticket to a really exclusive club, but the ticket can cost a lot, whether it's a designer bag or a high-tech gadget. Now, here's where the tricky part starts: the hidden costs. These are like surprise guests that show up when you least expect them. Things like maintenance, insurance, and finding a safe home for your luxury item can quietly add up. Suddenly, that cool thing you bought is asking for more attention and money than you planned. And here's the not-so-fun fact: the value of luxury items doesn't always stay high. In fact, it often drops faster than a falling star. This is called depreciation. So what you thought was an investment might not hold its value as much as you hoped. Let's break it down. You pay a bunch up front, then there are these unexpected costs that keep showing up, and on top of that, the value of what you bought can go down over time. It's like signing up for a roller coaster that doesn't come with a manual. Understanding the full cost of ownership helps us see that owning fancy things goes beyond just the price tag. It involves ongoing expenses and the risk of losing value. So next time you're tempted by that shiny, expensive thing, it might be worth thinking twice about the long-term costs that come along for the ride. If you're enjoying the video, why not show your support by liking and subscribing? Lifestyle inflation. Imagine your lifestyle as a balloon. When you get a little more money, it's like adding air to the balloon. It gets bigger. But what happens when it gets too big? That's called lifestyle inflation, and it can sneak up on you. At first, you might upgrade your phone or treat yourself to a fancier dinner because you can. It feels good, right? But here's the twist. As your income grows, so be your spending habits. It's like your balloon expanding, and suddenly, you need a bigger paycheck to keep up. Why does this happen? Blame it on the comparison game. When friends or neighbors get something new, you might feel the urge to keep up. It's like everyone's balloons are growing, and you don't want to be left behind. Now, lifestyle inflation isn't just about spending more. It can also mean borrowing more money. Credit cards and loans become the air pump, making your balloon even bigger. But here's the thing: that bigger balloon isn't always sustainable. It can lead to stress, debt, and feeling like you're running on a financial treadmill. So, how do you avoid the inflation trap? Be mindful. Take a pause before splurging on every new thing. Set priorities and think about what truly brings you happiness. It's like keeping your balloon in a size that feels comfortable, not one that might burst. In the end, Managing lifestyle inflation is about making choices that align with your values and long-term goals. Instead of letting your balloon inflate uncontrollably, control the air pump and keep your financial journey on a steady and enjoyable path. Impact. Living the good life without luxury means finding happiness in simple things. Instead of chasing after expensive stuff, it's about enjoying the little moments and appreciating what you have. In this kind of life, experiences become more important than things. Instead of buying a lot of stuff, you invest in adventures and memories. It could be traveling to new places, trying new activities, or doing things you really love. These experiences bring more joy and satisfaction than owning fancy things. Building strong connections with people is a big part of a good life without luxury. Having good friends and close relationships is like having a treasure that money can't buy. It's the support and happiness we get from people we care about that makes life really good. Being mindful of our impact on the planet is also important. Living in a way that doesn't harm the environment, like using less and making eco-friendly choices, is good for the earth and makes us feel responsible and purposeful. Not worrying about keeping up with the latest trends and buying expensive things also brings a sense of freedom. Instead of spending money on things we don't really need, we can save and use it for things that matter more, like our future or helping others. Growing as a person is part of this simple life. Learning new things, discovering who we are, and doing things we love make life richer and more meaningful. It's about becoming the best version of ourselves. In the end, a good life without luxury is about finding happiness in simple joys, creating meaningful memories, cherishing relationships, caring for the planet, having financial peace, and growing as individuals. It's a choice to focus on what really matters and enjoy a life that is rich in its own beautiful and authentic way. Explore the topic of tax with our video, Navigating Tax Season, Tips and Strategies. Click here to explore valuable insights. Are you ready to be captivated by this must-watch video? No need to wait. Watch it right now.